listen in to this press conference about how they got this man, killed this man, and they found Hannah Anderson, 16 years old, still alive.
Good evening. I'm Mary Rook, the special agent in charge of the FBI office of the Salt Lake City Division. I want to update you about the rescue operation that just concluded. At approximately 5:20 local time, special agents with the FBI's hostage rescue team, along with Salt Lake City Division of the FBI, observed Hannah and the suspect near Moorhead Lake at a campsite. Agents moved in to rescue Hannah. The suspect is deceased. As a matter of policy, the FBI automatically dispatches a shooting review team from Washington to review the situation
where a special agent discharges a firearm. The team will interview witnesses and determine exactly what happened. For this reason, no other details can be released at this time. When incidents like this occur, no one ever really knows where the investigation will lead. In this case, our team faced a very challenging situation. Our team of FBI agents, Valley and Ada County Sheriff's deputies, Idaho State Police, U.S. Marshals, the U.S. Border Patrol, and the rest of the entire team worked tirelessly to find Hannah. Now that Hannah is safe and being evaluated in a medical facility, FBI victim specialists are working with Hannah and her family to get them the resources they need as they enter this next challenging phase of this incident. As grateful as we are that she was recovered safely, we also remember the other victims in this case who lost their lives. Moving forward, the FBI Evidence Response Team, along with detectives from the San Diego County Sheriff's Department, will process the crime scene at the site of the rescue. This will still take some time and require a great deal of logistical coordination. As the Idaho portion of this case wraps up and transitions back to San Diego County, we will continue to work with our colleagues, both in Idaho and San Diego, and provide them with any continuing support they might need. It has been said that the greatest weapon against crime, operation of all, and I think
this kid. Thank you.
Patty Boland, Valley County Sheriff. Hannah is safe. And that was our first priority from the very beginning. We're so appreciative of all our law enforcement partners and members of our community who all played a role in bringing Hannah home. Thank you.
Ms. Rook, could you just describe the complexity of this?
I'm Andrea Dearden. I'm the acting public information officer for this incident. I also have Jason Park with the with the FBI here. We will attempt to field questions again as special agents.
A special investigative team that comes in after incidents like this, and so there's very little information about what transpired this afternoon that is releasable at this time. So happy to try to answer questions. However, please understand that the details available are very, very limited.
Was it done after, or was it you guys see with the thermal imaging? How did they see this?
I don't have any information about how they were spotted, but they were spotted from the air.
How soon after they were spotted was the shots fired?
I do not have information on that, the exact timing. I also don't have information about whether or not the suspect fired.
Did you hear what Hannah had to say when she was in the rescue?
No, we don't have any details about what Hannah is experiencing right now, but our top priority is to make sure that she is okay in every way possible. That's important.
What way was she taken from there?
She was removed from the area by helicopter.
Does she have any apparent injuries?
Rescue team involved. Does that suggest that there was some kind of negotiation between DiMaggio and the FBI team?
This is simply a team that is trained in these kind of situations, and so I can't release any specifics on what transpired leading up to this. But these are the teams that go in, whether or not there's negotiation at that time or not. They're trained to handle these kind of situations, no matter what transpires during it.
How far from the original site where they were spotted on Wednesday were they found today?
Not very far. They were relatively close to the same area.
Andrea, does Hannah have any apparent physical injuries?
No, she does appear to be doing okay at this point.
And she's in a Boise hospital right now, Andrea?
I can't tell you exactly where she is. She was taken to a local hospital.
And we had one report that they were swimming when he was taken out?
I don't have that information.
They were spotted by the helicopter. Were they spotted by eyesight, binoculars, or was it technology that was used?
I don't have any specifics on the type of investigative tools that were used at this point. All of that, of course, part of this investigation.
Andrea, without talking about the evidence itself, can you just tell us, give us a sense of just how complicated, sort of qualify how complicated and how sensitive a mission this was given the circumstances?
Of course. I mean, this was a homicide suspect that was in a very rugged area, and we had a 16-year-old girl who we wanted to bring home safely. That is what we wanted. We wanted it to end safely. We wanted her home, and that's exactly what happened. But as with any of these, we want to make sure safety is taken into consideration. We have to look at the tactical issues, both because of the nature of the investigation, but also because of the land that we're talking about. And so it is certainly a complex search.
Were any law enforcement officers injured in the rescue effort?
I don't have any reports of any injuries to any of the personnel that were on the ground.
Can you tell us when and where a reunion between your father and her could happen?
No, I don't know exactly when that will happen. I do know that they will reunite her with family as soon as possible.
Is she by
counselors are possible. I haven't released any of the specific times, and so I don't have all of the times on that part of the investigation.
Do you know the direction from that original spot that they were?
I don't have the exact directions. I apologize. So this will be our last on-camera briefing that we will do on this incident. Our teams are now demobilizing, so a lot of the federal teams will be heading back to their home bases, and so we will continue to send out any updates via email as we get them, but we don't expect any new updates until we can get this team in place and they can process that. So all other information after today will come from the FBI office in Salt Lake City. So we appreciate all of your help through all of this.